Hi Nixters and everyone out there, welcome to the Nixtradamus channel. Just give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Alright, so this is the Nixtradamus channel, and tonight our topic will be Mercury Retrograde. Why is this important? It is important because the second Mercury Retrograde of 2020 will be happening on June 18, and it will last until July 12. So it's about a month. Okay, and this is the most dreaded retrogrades of all the retrogrades. When we say a retrograde, it means it's an illusion. The planet, as it goes around the sun, from the point of view of the Earth, seems to be going back. That's why it's called retrograde. And a retrograde, when it happens, means that we have to review our lives. We have to recall all those REs, res. So we have to review, recall, recollect, restart. That's what happens during a retrograde. And this time is very important because a Mercury retrograde affects basically two aspects of our lives. One is travel and the other is communication. Okay, so you're going to hear now what are the do's and don'ts, or what should be avoided and what should be done during a Mercury retrograde. Alright? First, do not make large purchases. Okay? Small items, yes, you can purchase them, but do not make large purchases. Okay? Now, do not also go under the knife. So, no operations, medical operations, except if these are life-threatening operations. But if it is for cosmetic purposes or other purposes, do not go into an operation. Do not undergo an operation. Okay. Third is avoid traveling. Okay. If it is for leisure, all the more you shouldn't. If it is for business, then you can, however, you have to have protection. Okay. Later on, I will tell you what are these protection tools that you can use during a Mercury retrograde. But you must remember that in a Mercury retrograde, avoid the east, because in Feng Shui, the eastern side in the direction, okay, is not good. So it's not auspicious. Okay, at all times you must avoid the east. Okay, now another, do not sign contracts. Okay, during a Mercury retrograde, do not sign contracts. Why? Because the Mercury, the planet Mercury, has always been associated with communication, and communication can take the form of a written contract or any kind of contract for that matter. And so do not sign contracts. Okay? Of course, you cannot accept also payments during this period. So you can most likely just postpone the signing of contracts if that can be done. Okay? Another is, since it affects communication, you have to protect your gadgets. Okay? Right now, you have to save already your passwords because there's a tendency to forget these passwords. But if you're going to have gadgets, do not purchase gadgets. Why? Because gadgets will always be malfunctioning during this period. Okay, it's also not a good time to enter into marriage, okay? Meaning it will not last. There will always be problems because you are not starting on the right foot, okay? And do not also start a new project or work, unemployment. Do not, okay? Do not set up a business during a Mercury retrograde. Most likely, your business will fail. So remember those, okay? Now, there are, however, windows, okay? Meaning, if you cannot avoid signing a contract and you have to enter into a contract, then you can do it during the so-called window times, okay? From June 18 to July 1, which is roughly about 15 days or less, okay? It is called the morning star, okay? When we say morning star, the planet Mercury, from the point of view of the Earth, will rise ahead of the planet Sun. The Sun is considered a planet in astrology. So if you look at the horizon and the planet Mercury rises before the Sun, then it is called a morning star. Okay. That also happens if the planet Mercury sets before the Sun sets. Okay. So it must be the planet Mercury going ahead of the Sun, either when it rises or when it sets. And if that happens, and it will happen from June 18 to July 1, okay, that is considered a window. You can purchase, you can sign, you can travel, you can enter into a contract, okay, because this is like a leeway for everyone. It's the reverse when we have an evening star. And when it's an evening star, the Mercury planet rises and sets after the Sun, meaning the Sun goes ahead of the planet Mercury. That's why it's called an evening star, okay? And during that period, it's alright to sign, okay? It's alright to sign. So, remember these tips on the rising or setting of the planet Mercury, okay? Now, last will be how can you protect yourself, okay, if you need to travel, okay? You can protect yourself by having protection crystals, and that will be another topic in the future. But just to give you an idea, you can have a black obsidian, tiger's eye, evil eye, black onyx, black tourmaline, okay? So remember these. Please continue to subscribe to my channel, Nixtradamus. Where is that? Here, okay? Subscribe, all right? And like, share, watch this in full. Thank you to the 900 plus subscribers as of now, and to the 9,000 views, all right? I'll see you again. Thank you. Namaste. Light, love, and life.